And the critics' choice for Best Picture is Spotlight.
Wow, thank you so much. That's loud, sorry.
And the critics' choice is
Spotlight.
Ningún artista en solitario puede erradicar el mal, la injusticia, la avaricia y la ignorancia, pero tenemos el poder de exponer estos problemas a través de nuestro arte. Esta noche hemos visto el viaje artístico de estos temerarios intérpretes nominados para el último premio.
And the actor goes to... I'm getting there. The cast of Spotlight.
Maybe Mark wants to answer. I'm from Latin America, and of course in the movie you mentioned all the countries in Latin America that has been affected by this problem. And but there's still a lot of priests there. They're working, doing the same thing. There's a lot of like things are not changing really the way they should be. So what should happen, in your opinion, in order to make a difference in this situation?
Well, some stuff has been done, but there's a lot more that can happen. Transparency is what SNAP and a lot of the survivors groups are asking for. Many of the archdioceses that have had molestations happening in them still haven't released the names of the priests who were known to be child molesters and rapists. And until that happens, like what Boston did recently, Seattle just released 77 names of priests starting from 1926 of documented child molesters. That's one of the major things that they're asking for. It'd be nice to see Cardinal Law actually in a prison cell instead of a palace in the Vatican. I think ultimately what these people want is their stories to be able to be told in the broad light of day, the bright, beautiful light of day. And how you do that is creating, I think, transparency. And the church is not known for being transparent. So that's a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean, coming from a Catholic background, what you have to remember is that a priest is literally the direct lineage from God to the community. And so nobody expects there to be a predator there. Nobody expects there to be like a direct, active evil. Mm-hmm. And that's probably one of the more horrific aspects of the story, because you're destroying, and we talk about it in the movie, you're destroying someone's faith. And
because they think it's coming from God almost.
Of course, yes. It's a direct manifestation of God. If you're a Catholic, the priest is a direct manifestation of God. They're sacrosanct. They're infallible. They were like a wolf waiting for a lame sheep. They looked for children who didn't have father figures, who were vulnerable, who they knew would not speak out. The reason that it's boys that are predominantly the ones who are molested is not because there's a preference for boys, but because boys are the most easily victimized. Yeah. They don't speak out. Yeah. They're ashamed. Mm-hmm. And that's why these guys are predators. And they fit an MO. They were predators.
If we don't rush to print, somebody else is going to find these letters and butcher the story. Joe Quimby from the Herald was at the freaking courthouse.
Mike.
What? Why are we hesitating? Barron told us to get law. This is law.
Barron told us to get the system. We need the full scope. That's the only thing that will put an end to this.
Then let's take it up to Ben and let him decide.
We'll take it to Ben when I say it's time.
It's time, Robbie. It's time. They knew, and they let it happen. 2 kids. Okay? It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been any of us. We gotta nail these scumbags. We gotta show people that nobody can get away with this. Not a priest or a cardinal or a freaking pope.